And welcome back to episode 25 of Darlo to the Prem. Today we're going to see a home game against Wimbledon and then another game. That other game will be determined by results later into the season. So we have 9 games left. So all being well, if the form remains the same, we'll see hopefully the team pick up the trophy and the trophy lift in one of these games. But we'll now crack on for that first game against Wimbledon, who are 4th in the league. So it's going to be one of those tricky encounters, and then we'll see what we have afterwards. Right, so here we are, the last 3 results. So we've eked out 1-0 victories against Stevenage, 23rd in the league, Harrogate, 24th in the league, and Gillingham, who were 10th. So we've had to, or we did swap the formation around slightly against Harrogate. Went back to the 4 at the back, which was our planned formation. That's the word I was looking for at the start of the season. But sort of goals have certainly dried up for this team just lately. It's been a tough run in February. Without the Walsall game, we'd have had 1 goalie every game. But importantly, we picked up the 3 wins and on to Wimbledon today. So it's a midweek game against Wimbledon. And then, depending on other results, we'll see if we come back for Crewe or Swindon, who I believe are 2 of the better sides. Crewe are up in 8th and Swindon in 5th. So it all depends on how form goes and what, and assuming we're in with a chance of the trophy. But without further ado, let's get to the match. So today's team: Schofield in goal, Crompton, Lonwick and Sassy as the back 3, Torre and Mbaya as our wing backs. Anderson is still not being selected. Wood and Fletcher in midfield, with Yearn as the attacking midfielder. And then we've got Varel George and Josh Andrews both back. Andrews not quite fully fit, likewise with Longwick, so there will be a bit of rotation going through this game, as with most games recently. And as you can see, the players' form has just been dreadful. But we'll crack on and hopefully get the all-important win. So 4,660 here, quite a big crowd. One of the better crowds for a league game, particularly on a Tuesday night. So you can tell we're getting to that stage of the season where we might just pick something up. Or the fans are hoping so anyway. But this is what it's been like, just can't get anything going. Is it going to be a highlight-free half? No, we've got a highlight. Woohoo! And it's Wimbledon with the ball, knocking it around at the back. Here they're going to pass it to one of us. Go on, pass it to one of our boys. No, okay, they're going to run the length of the field. Whip it into the back post, and thankfully, that highlight results in a goal kick. And it's another one straight away. Schofield, what a diving save there. He's got to be up there for player of the season, surely. That's not just our player of the season, the league's player of the season. Oh, big Joshy Andrews, he's finally got a goal. We've finally figured out that if we put the ball on his head, at these set pieces, he's big enough that he can jump over people. And a very dull first half finishes with a 1-0 lead. It's hopefully we'll keep going. The biggest issue is we've had so many injuries of late. Some are 2 weeks, some are a few days here and there. And it's like Longwick now. We've got to rest him, really. We'll let Sassy go in the middle, shall we? Sassy's better there. We'll leave it like that. Ooh, how about Crump? So that's probably our best to be it doesn't matter. Whatever we select for him, he's not great at. So we'll leave it like that. Anybody else? Just the one sub at half time. Unlike our friends at Wimbledon would make 3. Oh, what a terrible pass from Crompton. One of those subs to another sub. Finds Dixon over to Wilson, who thankfully... Is that another one? They just made a 4th sub. Wow. Andrews really is at the end. No, we'll let Hafstein become a target forward for this one. Other bit of news is there is a bid in for Porcelli, so this could be his final appearance of the season for us. It's another loan bid, so he may just make his way out. Let's go Wood. Do that. Fletcher is okay then. Make him an attack, and Bollo can play like that. That's with Willis getting injured as well in the last match. He could have come in for that particular position, but we'll just leave those there. We'll make another sub in a moment. We'll give him a bit of a focus. Yearn is really struggling, so we'll get Eastman's on there and Amoli for Torre. So if it remains like this, we will be 18 points clear of Wimbledon. Hafstein now, out of the box, finds George. The 2 strikers managing to play it between one another. Crompton, a centre-back, to Amoli, a wing-back who's playing a centre-back who's playing wing-back. And Hafstein. He's been quite the pick-up, this youngster. He's come in and scored some valuable goals. He certainly looked a lot better than that Gillam that we had earlier in the season. But the centre-back's really playing quite well there. Oh, I didn't realise. I've done all the subs. That doesn't matter. That's fine then. They're down to 10. And that's the first time we've scored 2 goals in a game for best part of a month. So that's 18 points clear. Promotion is almost there. About 2 more wins and we are promoted. And then what? It would just be a case of watching how Mansfield and Salford are getting on. So Salford lost there, so they really are dropping out of it. So it's between us and Mansfield. So I'll keep an eye on the league table, try and make sure my maths is somewhere right, and we'll come back for which hopefully will be the title lift game. Okay, we've just lost to Oldham, and following that set of results, we've got the news that we are promoted. Oh, the pivotal match was the home game, but there we go. We've won promotion. I'm not too worried about that. And our initial budgets are 40,000 with a transfer budget of 26. So all in all, it is up a little bit there. Other bits and pieces just to keep you up to date. Unfortunately, Harry Anderson has had to start. So Harry Anderson, well, not start. He appeared in the last 2 games he's now played in. So he's got a bumper contract, unfortunately. It's just ridiculous the amount of injuries we've had. So we've now got 7 players just back from injury. Throw in 4 players, I think it is, on international duty. So Sawyer's not really affect us, but Torre, a key one, Isaac Mbaya, Jack Arthur's, he's the youngster that we've promoted. So yeah, we've had to play the last game against Oldham without a number of players being available. We've got Pharrell Willis back, but he's injured. Patrick Broth has come in and played 30 odd minutes there. Lucas DeBolly, he's had 2 or 3 injuries. So all in all, it's been a real struggle. And as you can see, after we beat Wimbledon 2-0, we lost to Fleetwood. We drew with Barrow. We did put a good performance, and that's when Anderson played against Crawley. And then we started off well against Oldham, but then threw it away. So we're down to the final 4 games. And if we look at the league table, it's now a 10-point gap. Sutton came back against Mansfield, so it's a 10-point gap with 4 to play. So the next game could be the pivotal one. So we'll see how it's going. If it looks like we're going to be winning, then I'll perhaps show the second half or whatever. Failing that, we'll come back, hopefully, for the Crewe game. So Grimsby away is, the next game, but hopefully we'll be showing the Crewe one. Right, so after back-to-back 1-2 reverses, we've lost to Oldham and Grimsby. Our form is terrible. We've won twice in March. We've had 4 players out on international duty. We've had an injury list that just goes on and on and on. It's been that bad that Anderson's come back in. We've given him a new contract. It's calamity after calamity. So here we are, 3 games to go. We have a gap of 7 points. So we're at home against Crewe. Crewe are in the playoffs. They are pretty much in. They probably need a win just to confirm it. And Mansfield are playing Wickham, I believe. Yep. So they're away at Wickham. So I fully expect Mansfield to win. So we need to win to claim the trophy. If we don't, then our next game's on Tuesday the 20th away at Swindon. So ideally, and Mansfield are at home against Walsall. So rather than having to wait until the Southend game, last game of the season, it would be quite nice to actually win it today. Certainly don't want to be winning it away or relying on Mansfield to lose on a Wednesday when we're not playing. So today's team then, we've changed formation back. We haven't got a right back, so Longwick's there. Schofield's in goal. Sassy, Myers-Smith and Brock, who is making his first start in months. He's had a couple of sub-appearances. And Baya, who's back from international duty, and Wood make the central midfield pair. Yearn is the attacking midfield with Willis and Anderson on the wings, and Andrews is our striker. And let's kick off and hopefully turn the form around. Let's just encourage them. Mansfield have scored early. Not good. Let's go more positive. Mansfield are 2-0 up. So to claim the trophy, we need to win. And scoring goals just hasn't been our thing. Keeping clean sheets hasn't been our thing since Schofield was about that close from being the record holder for the most clean sheets in the league. But here we go. Longwick surges into the box, puts it across and finds a defender. Broth now. He's beaten from the ball, but Marla picks it up. Or tries to play in Longwick, but it's robbed by Smith, who plays it down the line. Lonwick should have got there, but Collie suddenly says, "Oh, it's my ball." And Lonwick says, "Okay, it's all yours. I won't go for it at all." Crew playing the better football. Ball through to Taberner, and thankfully he puts it wide. Let's fire him up. A goal, please, somebody! How can a team that's so decent throughout the season just go at the end of the season? Did it last year, the last 3 games. Boreham Wood, on that occasion, just said, we can't be bothered to go up either. Mansfield really putting the pressure on. Lonwick to Anderson. Anderson gets the ball in, finds Yearns, who pulls it back to Lonwick. Are we getting a dodgy penalty? We are. Who's going to miss it? It's... Whoa! It's a goal for Harry Wood. Thank goodness for that. To be fair, he has converted his last 3 spot kicks now, so that's a bonus. Roth finds Willis, pulls it back to Yearn. Yearn puts it wide. He was superb in his first game. He got injured in second and has been, frankly, non-existent since then. Mind you, I could say that about most of the team. Oh, what a goal line clearance that. A great shot from Bayer. Chance to find Andrews. Come on, find Big Josh. No, not quite. Yearn. Was it the Broth to Willis? Willis is done nothing there. Right, let's use Shaw. Shaw can come down the right, Anderson down the left. We'll keep it at that for the time being. Another goal would be quite nice. Plenty of tired legs out there now. Eastman can go in there. Let Young Arthurs. It's dangerous, but we'll do it. Epstein can come in for Mr. Andrews, and we'll save the last one. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It seems every single game now. Amoli's 6'2". Torres 5'10". Amole, he can just go up and we'll lump it up to him. He can attack it. Halfstein can play as an inside forward and attack. Six minutes. When are they going to score? Last kick of the game? No! Wow! We've done it. Well done, time. No trophy presentation. Wonderful. Well, that was an anticlimax, wasn't it? We've fought all this way. We've won the league. At home. The league obviously said, I can't be bothered to take the trophy up there for a presentation. They might not win it. Gee, thanks for that. Oh well, there we go. We've won the league. If anything happens, it might be the last game of the season that they decide to give us a trophy, but I don't think so. I think that's it now. There we go. We're League 2 champions. League 1 next year. What I will say is I don't expect many of this squad to be here next year. 4 weeks. So, squad-wise, Schofield is a League 2 goalkeeper. It might be that he sticks around. Lonwick is probably the only defender, potentially, that will... mind you, Sassy's not too bad. But even he's dropped right off. So, yeah, Sassy will be Patrick Brough. Yeah. It'll be a case of at the end of the season, as soon as the season's done, most of these players are going on the transfer list. It's like Harry Wood. He's not good enough anymore. Isaac Mbaya, he'll be sticking around. So Lonwick and Mbaya, and that's probably it. Harry Anderson's been decent, but he's on too much money for the type of player he is. Burrell Willis, obviously it's his form that's taken him down, but he's a League 2 player, so yeah. There's not many that are going to be here next season. Lucas De Bolly. I had high hopes for him, but he's just deteriorated. So, contract-wise, we've got, what is that, down to there? Let's try that again, shall we? There. So that's 16 people out of contract. Ooh, excuse me. We'll probably keep Jack Arthur's. The rest of them, no real interest. And then the ones that down here, Tyler Fletcher, he might be good enough if he gets on, but yeah, Caden Kelly and trying to sell him. Ethan McLeod should never have given him the 2-year deal, but he's on 250, so it's not much. So he's certainly going to be out. And Bile will keep. Sassy might be 1,700 a week. Yeah, he'll be going. Lonwick will keep. Burrell Willis, if we can get anywhere close to $500,000 for him, lovely. Harry Wood, again, $500,000. He's out the door. And then these other players, they'll be on the transfer list, and it'll be a whole new team next season, because I expected this to be a mid-table team in League 2. So, having fluked the league somehow, just being pragmatic, we haven't done anything exciting. We had a good period, and that was about it. We started the season off well, good results, kept on going through until sort of Christmas, beginning of the new year. Here we started to tail off, but that was against Liverpool and whatnot. And Feb, we came back strong. March has been appalling. So 2 games left of the season. We'll get them off done. Like I say, if anything does appear, any trophy presentation, then I'll quickly record that and append that to the end of this one. But other than that, I'll just say thanks for watching, and see you next time. There we go. We get a guard of honour as champions. That's nice. Good old Swindon. There we go.
Wow. I'm sure you didn't expect this one. After all, I have been doing some typies in his videos every now and then. Well, I figured that it was bound to be time where there was a very lackluster of an outro. So I'm here now to fill that in. And well, I'm no F. Millard. But I have done my fair share of outros. So, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys somewhere in F. Millard or somewhere in Callywolf, and have a great, fantastic rest of your day, night, afternoon, or whatever the fucking time it is when you're watching this. Have a great day. Make sure to stay hydrated, eat food, and get enough sleep. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!